welcome to Karama Sports Ground for this afternoon's first grade fixture between the Coffs Harbour Comets and the Orara Valley Axemen at the top of the table. We're just starting off, obviously a bit of an Indigenous round here for Orara Valley, sporting obviously some special Indigenous inspired jerseys. I'm just going to kick off before the first grade game this afternoon, just a bit of a smoking ceremony. So Troy Robinson looking like he's obviously the reserve grade captain, looking like he's going to potentially lead the smoking ceremony this afternoon. Big shout out to all of our sponsors, Bluebet, Garlo's Pies, and Orara Valley Beef Jerky, for all of your support this afternoon and throughout the season.
It's great to see these smoking ceremonies being performed, because you don't get to see them very often, and they're a magical thing, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's great to celebrate our Indigenous heritage as Australian people. The more that we can support and sort of promote our culture, the better we are moving forward. So it's a fantastic initiative here. As you can see, there's kids getting involved. Obviously the players of the reserve grade game still standing around waiting for the first grade players to come onto the field, but obviously the main game this afternoon, the second instalment of this year's Kenor Shield battle.
Woo.
Should be
hotly contested. Very
hotly contested. Obviously the Axemen running out 22-point winners in the first encounter in Coffs Harbour earlier in the season. So there was a night game played in Coffs Harbour and a convincing win from the Axemen. So they'll be hoping to back that one up again this afternoon. Hayden Spinks is my name, and I'm joined in commentary this afternoon by Billy Irvine.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
So it's fantastic to have you all along for us with the ride for us this afternoon. Make sure that you like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. You'll get notifications for future streams when they're happening. You'll also be able to comment on the live stream, and we'll be able to read your comments and get you involved in the action.
The rain stayed away, which is really good to see. Wind is really, there's not much out there. It's sort of died off again. So there's not going to be much advantage for each team. It's just going to be hard rugby league.
So hopefully the conditions will suit the Axemen, who do have quite that mobile forward pack with obviously lots of speed, particularly around the ruck with Zach Makelum through that middle third. Wakefield obviously has a knack for busting the line through the middle. And then a big in for the Axemen this week, returning from a facial fracture, is the captain, Ryan Gill, who is by far and away the spiritual leader of this side, and everyone seems to grow an extra leg when Ryan is on the field. As we see both teams starting to emerge from the sheds here. Looks like they're going to walk onto the field side by side.
This beautiful smoking ceremony just to start the game is such a good start. Love it.
Fantastic initiative here with a great crowd.
And here they come onto the field, the two teams. Really looking for a big effort here from the boys. Honestly, I can't wait.
It should be a red hot clash this afternoon. just great getting the youngsters involved in the ceremony. Fantastic work from the young ladies there. Alrighty.
How good was that?
That's great stuff there. So apologies as far as sound goes for that particular ceremonial event there. Obviously it wasn't through the same microphone that we're currently using up here in the commentary box. So I can see Ross Miller has just commented on there about the sound. So we'll do our very best to try and make sure that we're coming through loud and clear for you guys this afternoon. So it looks like we're going to have the Axemen kickoff here to start off with, running from right to left in their special jerseys, obviously sponsored by Casper. So Casper provide crucial support and services that empower individuals and build inclusive communities. They offer a range of services supporting the community, including Aboriginal support to kids, families, foster care, family support services. So great work and great support from Casper. We really appreciate it. So Makelam's going to get us underway here. Troy, you ready to go there? Shano?
And here we go.
We're underway.
I'm excited. Hope everyone here watching the live stream's excited. Let's go.
As Makelam gets us underway here now. It's going to go down and Street's going to end up with it, and he's going to dummies to Fairbank and takes it himself and makes his way up to the 20 there, Scott Street.
Bussa.
There's some solid contact.
Solid defence.
Over the top there
was that Wakefield?
It was.
That was Wakefield.
So Bill's got a bit of a man crush on Wakefield as Makelam in underneath with some solid contact on the big Miles Fairbank there. Ooh.
Oh, Wakefield in there again.
Along with Roberts that time. So Curry's going to kick early here.
Early kick, Dunn's all over it.
Slim Dunn's going to cut it off.
What's happened here?
It's going to be taken off the ball there, Nathan Curry. So it's going to be...
Wow, let's have a look on...
Just going to have a look on our replay screen here to see sort of how late that one was.
Didn't really see too much in that. Oh, not much at all.
But it was late nonetheless, and the referee's blown a penalty.
Fair enough.
First attacking opportunity is going to go to Coffs Harbour here this afternoon. They're going to have a tap about 27 metres out from the Axemen line.
Here we go.
And that's the 13 there. That's Vincent for Coffs Harbour. Stevenson out of dummy half. Comes right now to Curry. Curry, long ball to War. War's going to be eventually wrapped up. It's about 10 out from the Axemen line. So a bit of pressure early here for the Axemen. See what sort of defensive resolve they can come up with as Haywood takes that tackle there.
Bit of numbers left for the Comets, and they've gone right.
It's Peter Wong.
Peter Wong.
And he's going to cross early, Peter Wong.
Wow.
Too big, too strong, straight over the top of Buddy Hart. And the Coffs Comets are going to crash over early here and hit the scoreboard first.
The big B double Wong has gone straight at Buddy Hart. And look, Buddy Hart tried his best, but to no avail, unfortunately.
There's only so much he can really do.
There really is. I reckon if I had been hit by him, I would have perished.
The soul taker, Peter Wong.
Soul taker, love it.
So.
Really, Axemen on the back foot here, very early.
So it's been a bit of a theme over the last few weeks for the Axemen, is the discipline is the one thing that's really letting them down and allowing other teams the field position to be able to put points on the board. And again, to start off with this game, obviously, penalty after the late shot on Nathan Curry gave the Comets the attacking opportunity for Wong to cross early there for the Comets. So
Curry to kick here.
So Albert Wong, that's my boy. So Curry's gonna
It's the conversion.
Hook this one to the right. It's gonna remain unsuccessful.
Yeah, just a big defense, like they did before. Good big defensive set. Just keep those penalties out of there.
So the opportunity to reset here for the Axemen now and basically start the game again.
That's it.
So Makelam gets us back underway. Decent kickoff here. Goes down to Baylor in the corner.
Gill's hunting him. Gill's in there.
Fairbank.
Miles is having a bit of a...
He's not happy with something.
He's not happy. I don't think there was much in that, Dossie. What do you reckon?
I'm not too sure. He's not happy about something, Miles. It looks like potentially grabbing at
He's
his
not
face.
happy. He's got some words.
He's pointing out Ryan Gill. He said he's not happy about something.
Don't point out Ryan Gill because that's going to come back later. That's for sure.
I think he might be claiming potentially something untoward in the face here. Maybe hands in the face or fingers in the eyes or something.
He's really not happy at Miles. He's really not happy, Fairbank.
Get on and play the game.
It's a bit of a break here in play, so we're just going to see what happens.
Touchy's come in, but it looks like it's just going to be all play on here.
Stevenson's been called out, obviously, the captain of the Coffs Harbour Comets, Tyron Stevenson.
Interesting. Look, if anyone's going to not stay down, it's Fairbank, because he can take a couple of hits, the big fella.
Yeah, he's a big man, so we'll just wait and see what happens here. Referee Nathan Grace for this afternoon's game. He's just having a chat to a few different players here.
Just sorting it out a little bit.
Ryan Gill's going to get called out here, the skipper of the Axemen. So we'll see what's going to occur.
I'm sure there was nothing in that. And it looks to be.
I think we're going to have a play the ball here.
That's
so a lot of chatting for not a whole lot there.
Yeah.
So Fairbank's going to play at about 15 out from the
And
Comets
here we
line
go.
on the first.
Boom.
And it's
Is that Makelam? Makelam's in there. And Wakefield, big boy.
Your man, Matt Wakefield, in there, Bill. It's
Wong.
Wong, the try scorer now. Strong carry
Great
there.
tackle, but who was that underneath?
Kane Bunt in under.
Kane Bunt.
Stevenson now. Gives it up. And Vincent, he's been involved heavily early.
Great tackle. Buddy Hart. Wong's looking for it.
So they go down the short
go
side
short
here.
side.
Hayward doesn't really
Little
go too far.
offload here.
Gets an offload out the back. Still play on for the Comets here at the moment. Stevenson's going to take the hit
Great
up
tackle.
here. And Roberts is going to wrap him up just past the 40, just inside the Axemen side of halfway.
Last tackle.
As Joey Cudmore, the halfback, is
Look at that positioning by the fullback done. Excellent.
And here he comes back with the kick return, Liam Dunn. And
Oh, Fairbank.
lines him up there, Miles Fairbank, and puts him on the seat of his pants. Out to the 20, though, Liam Dunn. Steven Setnich now.
Steven Setnich, sorry. Oh, what's happened here?
There's a penalty
Lovely.
here. So they've jumped the gun there, the Coffs Harbour Comets. So first opportunity for the Axemen with a little bit of field position now. Dan Robinson will find touch.
Touch finder.
Just inside the Axemen side of halfway.
I'm just waiting for a big Wakefield run. I can't wait.
Here's Hull now.
Oh,
So it's good to see Justin Hull back as well. He was missing last home game and his presence was definitely felt. Robinson.
here we go, Wakefield. Uzza! Puts about 110% in every run.
Great acquisition so far for the Axemen this year, Matt Wakefield.
Buddy.
Hart now. This comes left to
Done.
Dunn. Macaulay Dawson.
Great tackle there by number 21.
That's
is
Desano.
Buddy.
It's Buddy Hart down the short side here now, and he's wrapped up. It's about 15 short of the Coffs Harbour line, and he's going to lose it in the play the ball there, Buddy
that's
Hart.
unlucky.
So he was saying he was walking forward there, which is why he became entangled with the marker, and it's going to be called a loose carry, the referee says. So Coffs Harbour are going to have a scrum just about 12 metres out from their own line there.
That was unlucky because Comets were really on the back foot there. The Axemen had a real good line set out to the right, but unfortunately Hart's just knocked it on at the ruck.
What's coming up?
As we see Comets bring it out of their own end now through the 4. That's Gilkinson. It's Fairbank hitting it up. Fairbank's going to be brought down on the 20-metre line. As I'm just joined in commentary by Sean Garlick, the owner of Garlow's Pies, major sponsor here at the club. Good to see you this afternoon, Sean. How are you, mate?
Mate, great to be here. Very good, thank you. Great day for footy.
Yeah, it's been fantastic. What are your thoughts on the Axemen's performance so far in the 2 grades earlier?
Well, I didn't see the women, but I saw the reserve grade side. They were pretty spirited, and it was a close finish. Just didn't get there in the end, but wasn't through lack of effort. But and this game started very well as well.
Yeah, it's been a hot start. So Have you had too much to do with Group 2 Rugby League in the past, Sean?
Not at all. It's my first game.
Your first game of Group 2 Rugby League. Well, hopefully we can make it a really good one for you. So, how did you get involved with the club, with obviously the sponsorship? How did that come about?
Yeah, pretty much with my relationship with Sam Burgess. Although I was up here and come watch Mark Carroll play many years ago. I think it was about 2003 or something like that.
Back in the old Sevens days.
Yeah, and I was up here. I played in those Sevens as well.
Okay.
But no, Spud played that 1 year. And obviously,
as we see Makelum just making a break now. He's got some real toe. Zach Makelum gets around there first, gets an offload away. It's going to end up with Sednich, and Sednich is going to score.
Great try.
The Axemen hit back there. Great work from Zach Makelum, the mercurial dummy half. As tempers start to flare here, it was only a matter of time. As we talked about in the couple of games before, there's rivalry and there's passion across there from both sides. It's almost pure hatred between these two clubs from some of the time. So, but the Axemen have done exactly what they needed to do and have hit back here straight after the Comets. So the scores are going to be 4-all. Yeah, so that's great. So obviously the relationship with Sam Burgess, and obviously Sam contacted you about becoming a sponsor.
That's right. Yeah, absolutely. And I knew what a great history this club had, and it was a terrific story of being out of the comp for a couple of years in a similar way that the Rabbitohs were, I suppose. They came back and what they've been able to do this year in terms of moving up the ladder and now being on top of the comp is a fantastic thing for the club.
Yeah. So the secret that everybody wants to know is, what's the secret to the pies?
Well,
obviously they're so great. What's the family secret?
We like to say it's the deliciously flaky pastry on top, a bottom that's rolled extra thin, and a filling that's bursting with flavour. And they're thin on pastry, big on meat.
Beautiful. We love them here. That's normally my half-time go. First half, I'll nip down to the canteen, grab myself a pie and a sausage roll, and they're always top shelf. So Zach Makelum's obviously going to look to convert here. So a bit of a stop-start affair so far this afternoon. Obviously, referee Nathan Grace is finally going to point to the spot and blow the whistle there. So 4-all. And so obviously, is it a 2-year deal, I understand, with Garlows and the Axemen?
It is indeed, yes, that's right. So, as I said, it's been great that they've been able to move their way up the ladder this year from nothing, which is no mean feat, that's for sure. So I know it was very competitive in terms of players, as it always is in country rugby league. But no, it's a real credit to them. It's a credit to Sam and everyone that's been involved in the club to be where you are now.
Yeah, no, it's been awesome, and obviously your support throughout the year so far has been really great and has helped us and the rest of the club obviously get its leg up and get ourselves back into the winner's circle, as Makelum misses that one, unfortunately. So the scores are going to remain 4 points all here. We are about 10 minutes through the first half of this game, but as Sean mentioned earlier, it's been a red hot start. Both sides really showing up here to this fixture this afternoon. It's been a seesawing effect, but stop-start, nevertheless. So what sort of things would you like to see from the Axemen this afternoon, Sean? Like free-flowing football?
It's obviously a very emotional game, a local derby, which brings out a little bit more in both sides. But I think if they control the football, if they kick and chase well, minimise their mistakes and play percentage football, get their completions. Mate, here we go.
Here we go. Macaulay Dawson breaks through again. He's got Ronan Singleton on his outside, puts it on the toe. Singleton goes through and Curry loses it on the ground there. Oh, he's going to say that Singleton must have got his hands to it after the kick or before the kick and has put it down first. So it's going to be a Comets feed. It seems as though I'm going to need to have to ask you some more questions, mate. Every time I ask you a question, they make a break.
Right, yes,
It's good stuff. But so it's going to be a Comets scrum here, about 35 out from the Axemen line. So thanks very much for your time this afternoon, Sean. Appreciate your time and obviously all the support with the club and the
Great
sponsorship.
to be here.
And hopefully we'll see you back next year for a couple more games.
100%.
Righto,
Thank
thanks,
you.
mate.
Bye-bye.
So as we see the Coffs Comets now bring it back towards the halfway line as my co-commentator Billy Irvine just steps back into the hot seat.
How good was Macaulay Dawson there in that break? Oh, Wong with a... just absolutely smoked by Roberts. He's upended him. And here goes the Comets. Oh, Hull with a tough tackle there. And bunt. Oh, he's lost the play. He's got to lost the ball. Great work there. Hull and Bunt have definitely... Oh, they've smoked him. They've absolutely smoked him.
So he's a little bit all over the shop with the play the ball there, Gilkinson, and he's put it down. He thought he was impeded, but the referee says he just didn't get up and play the ball there. So the Axemen are going to have a scrum, 10 metres inside their own side of halfway. Excellent. So I'm just being joined now by Duncan McRae from Bluebet, another one of our major sponsors. Duncan, it's lovely to see you this afternoon, mate. How's it been this afternoon?
Yeah, it's been great. Oh, good, solid start. Some plenty of emotion, and it looks a pretty quality game. I think it's going to be a tight one this afternoon.
Well, I think hopefully it is a tight one, and hopefully it's a green and gold victory. So, tell us a little bit about Bluebet, mate. Like, obviously, betting agency.
Yeah, look, we don't want to expand on it too much, but yeah, no. How I got involved with the club, yeah, just through my friendship with Sam and Sean from Garlo's Pies, just asked us to get involved and get right behind the club. That he's, trying to reinvigorate the area, and we're happy to come along for the ride, and delighted to be here this afternoon.
Yeah, it's awesome. And so, is this the first time at the Karamba Sports Ground and at the club here?
It is my first trip here. I've been up all weekend and enjoyed the local hospitality.
Excellent.
And played a bit of golf at Bonneville.
Okay, how'd you hit him?
Yeah, I got the chocolates, but not too well, so it just proves everyone else was worse than me. But delighted to be this afternoon and just loving the day. Thank you.
Awesome. And so, do you have a lot to do, obviously, with football? As we see, there's some great work there from Kane Bunt to pick it up on his own 10, and the Axemen will bring it away from their own line now.
Yeah, well, we sponsor Bluebet Stadium at Penrith, and we're also going to be the major sponsor of the Dolphins next year. So,
there you go.
Involved with Rugby League pretty heavily, and I was involved in the game for a long time. It's great to still be part of it, even though I'm not involved at coaching or administrative levels. But through sponsorship, I'm still involved.
It's definitely a great way to remain involved, mate. And we definitely appreciate all of the support and everything. It's obviously, is it a 2-year deal? Obviously, with Bluebet
2-year
as
deal.
well?
Yeah, absolutely. We're here as long as you guys want us to hang around.
Excellent. We've really enjoyed the support so far this season, and. So what's your thoughts on country football compared to what you've experienced sort of city-wise?
You can hear it in the through the mics, the passion of the country people. They love their local team, and I think rugby league's one of those games, no matter where you go, everyone just loves it and gets behind their local side. So I don't think it's any different here. So.
Yeah, not at all. It's very passionate. You picked probably the best game of the year to come in as far as passion goes. Because these two sides... genuinely don't like each other, and this rivalry goes a long way as Tyron Stevenson makes a break now for the Coffs Harbour Comets, and he finds some space on the outside. It's Hayward, and the Comets are going to hit back here now through Jordan Hayward on the right-hand side. The skipper, Tyron Stevenson, just slices his way through, jumps out of dummy half with some players left on the ground there, and Hayward does the rest for the Coffs Harbour Comets, so they're going to stretch their lead out to 8 points to 4 with a kick to come, and we've still got about 26 minutes left to go in this first half here.
I think I'll leave guys on a mock, obviously, for our local teams.
No, that's okay. yeah. Appreciate it. Thanks, mate.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
So, a bit of a interesting period of time during our interviews there. A couple of points scored from both ends of the field, and again, Coffs Harbour have scored sort of out of nowhere against a run of play a little bit there.
I think we need Sean Garlick back up here to get a good omen going.
Need to ask him a few more questions, get a few more line breaks up on the back of Sean Garlick. But no, really appreciate our sponsors, Bluebet and
100%.
Garlo's Pies. They have done a fantastic job, really supported the club and allowed us to sort of get into the position that we are at the moment. So hats off to those guys and appreciate their time on the mic. So Curry's going to line this one up here. Should be able to knock this one over, Nathan Curry, and he does exactly that. So Coffs Harbour are going to extend their lead out to 10 points to 4 with about 25 minutes left to go in the first half here.
Some absolute great play by both teams at the moment. Axemen have just been a bit unlucky with a couple of 50-50 calls. There's been some ripper of a shot, some bone rattlers, that's for sure. I'm loving it.
There's been some bone rattlers, but I think for the Axemen, they've got a lot of reward in and around the ruck so far. So I think they need to really get back to that, just really ripping into the defensive line and trying to get down and get that quick play the ball.
Oh, Fairbank, sorry.
And he's lost it. He's lost it, Miles Fairbank. So great work from Justin Hull there.
Hull. He's about half the size, but he's absolutely dropped him.
So he's took the challenge on there, Justin Hull. I saw Fairbank make a beeline for him and said, not on my watch, son.
Not on my watch.
Absolutely up underneath the ball, rattled it free. And so now, much like after the first try, the Axemen a chance to now hit straight back. We'll see what they've got. So scrum about 15 out from the Comets line.
Really looking for Macaulay Dawson here. He's a hard unit.
It's Gill across the field.
Here we go. Oh,
ball out the back.
Going back, surely.
The ball's eventually knocked on there.
And we're going to have, what is the ref called?
It's a knock on there from...
So Axemen are going to get the ball, Doss?
Yes, there. So it was all backwards there. So a bit of a risky pass from Ryan Gill. Went through the legs of Macaulay Dawson backwards. And then War, I think that is in the 3. Yeah, Matthew War. Just trying to pick it up off the ground. It's just a little bobble. So...
Can this is a redo for the Axemen here. They just need to settle it maybe a little bit and just go off the back of some hard running. Like you said, Wakelam through the run.
Oh, no, it is going to be a Comets scrum feed.
Comets scrum feed.
Oh, it's
okay.
Okay, I'm not really sure what happened
thought
there,
the
but
referee did, but oh well.
So play on.
Big defense here. Big defense here.
So
Gill
doesn't make the tackle though. Ryan Gill lets Gilkinson go by him, and he's eventually wrapped up about 30 out from his own line. So Coffs Harbour with the ball now.
Stevenson
working
Fairbank.
away.
All over him, the boys. 3 in the tackle. Slow it down. Good to see.
Some
early kicky by the Comets.
So Street looking for a 40-20 there, but Dunn's across to cut it off comfortably.
Here goes Dunn. Look at the speed on him.
Comes back 100 miles
gotta
an
be
hour.
high, sir.
No call from the referee, so it'll be play on.
Vincent went up a bit high on the chops there.
It's Watson now with a nice scoot. Pinches about 10 metres for his side. Very slow play the ball. Just letting it go here at the moment, the referee.
Macaulay.
And Dawson, again, another strong carry. The outside backs of the Axemen have done a great job so far this afternoon, really getting in and helping the forwards out. Is Makelam trying to get out of dummy half there.
Trying to milk a little penalty there, or trying to get him offside.
Catch the markers napping a little bit as Hart takes to the sky.
It's going to bounce.
It's going to land in no man's land. Bounce back
what
to the Axemen.
It's
got to Roberts.
Oh, no.
And Roberts is absolutely crunched by War. Still the last play though. Axemen with the ball. Robinson. They've got a retreating defensive line here now. Buddy Hart manages to get it away. Should be 6 more tackles here. And it is going to be 6 more tackles. Wong got the first touch, says the referee. And so they come away with a result, the Orara Valley Axemen.
What have we said in prior games? Don't let the ball bounce. And he could be hurt here. Who's on the ground here for the Comets? Is that War?
Yeah, I think it was War. So that's
big shot.
That solid shot. He might have given himself a bit of a burner in the shoulder there. He looks to be all right. Makelam looks like he might have picked up a bit of a cork as well.
How good was that? Jared Roberts coming down there and collecting the ball?
It was indeed.
That's what you want from your prop forward, your biggest man on your field.
So he's chased through there, ended up with the ball in his hands. Did well to
Yeah, usually they
to hang on to it. He wore a shot for his trouble too. Is Gill now?
Here goes Gill.
It's Gill. 10 meter dragged down about 10 metres out from the line.
Then
Makelam out of dummy half, trying to do it on his own. Zach Makelam almost gets his way to the in goal there.
Just got in there with a try-saving tackle.
They got some numbers in the tackle there, Coffs Harbour.
Numbers right here for the Axemen if they can get it out there. Wakefield.
Short ball to Wakefield.
Oh no!
And he's lost it there, Matt Wakefield in the tackle.
They were shot for numbers on the left there, the Comets. If they just could have got it out there. Sorry, the right. If they had got it out there, I reckon there was going to be a try.
So it'll be a Coffs Harbour scrum feed. Turn out from their own line. The Axemen unable to get any reward on that side. Comets still leading 10 points to 4 with just under 20 minutes left to go in this first half.
This is another one of those games where it's felt like it's gone forever.
It's a very stop-start so far in this first half as War's going to bring it away from his own try line now. He's wrapped up there by Hart and also Dawson.
Shots on here for Axemen. Wakefield
up quickly as Wong gets away. Shrugs off a couple though, Peter Wong, and is eventually brought down. Needed a few troops there to drag him down.
Slow up there from Wong.
It's Haywood down the short
good
side.
shot by Dawson. Fairbank
bringing it up now over the 40. He's going to be dragged down. So Wakefield in there along with Hull. Very slow play the ball here. Couple of plays left to go for Coffs Harbour. They're probably going to kick early through Curry here.
They're loving that early kick.
He's looking for a 40-20, but Liam Dunn's across there again to cut it off. Good
positional
play. Tries to split the defenders and fights for every inch there, Liam Dunn. Gets his way up to the 30.
He seems like he's about 20 kilos heavier than he actually is. He's a brute.
As Gill on the outside now. The skipper, Ryan Gill, into the backfield. Swerves away. Shrugging off. He's still going, Ryan Gill. Still going. They're coming from behind. He's run out of path. And they clean him up, but it's a fantastic work from the skipper there, Ryan Gill. Gets about 40 metres for his side as Kane Bunt on the back.
He goes bunt.
On the back. On the front foot now, the Axemen. So Dan Robinson looking to take charge here. Gets the ball, digs deep into the line. Short ball to Jared Roberts.
Great defense so far. You're on the line by Comets.
They look to reload and go down this short side once again. Long ball. What a ball! Dan Robinson with an absolute peach. Just put the ball straight on the chest of Ronan Singleton and he dives over in the corner. Fantastic play from the Axemen. Great work, great vision from the halfback.
Goodness. What a try there. What a ball. Look, you can't ask for anything more from the Axemen there. Barnstorming run by Gill. Sets him up for a nice attacking play, and the boys finish it off.
Really, really great work from the halfback there. He spotted it. So generally plays on the right-hand side of the field there. But just noticed that the Coffs Harbour side was still retreating on that left-hand side. Spotted the numbers, went back down that short side one again. And that was an absolute gem of a pass. He could not have zinged that one from right to left any better. And Ronan Singleton, he's made a habit of scoring tries at the moment, Ronan. He's in for another one.
All he had to do there was catch the ball and put it over the line, and that's exactly what he did.
Great work from the Axemen. Good hit back now. And again, it was, like I said earlier, inspirational stuff from the skipper, Ryan Gill.
Who has just come off a quite bad injury. Yeah, lengthy injury. Cheek injury. It's a facial injury, which is never good and always hard to come back, but it looks like it hasn't stunted him at all, that's for sure. Because he's just absolutely smoked that defense.
Skipped on the outside of him and just showed too much pace. So tough kick here for Buddy Hart. So Makelum obviously has opted to hand the tee on after, I think he's suffering from a cork a little bit. So Hart from the sideline here. Tough spot for a left foot kicker.
It's tough as it gets.
It's a good kicker though, Buddy Hart. Moves in now, strikes it. It's low trajectory, but just sweeping across the face of the goal. So it's going to remain 8 points to 10. Comets leading the Axemen with 15 minutes left to go in this first half. Seesawing affair so far. It's you score, we score type affair.
Shout out to all of some of our major sponsors.
As Liam Kelly Wynn making his way onto the field for the Coffs Harbour Comets. Quality player, Liam.
It's so good to see all the generations of players in this local footy. It's great to see.
Curry gets us back underway now.
Great take by Dunn.
Underneath
and here goes Roberts.
Jared Roberts.
Uzzah!
Off the back fence.
Oh no.
He's fumbled it in the play the ball there, Jared Roberts.
Fairbank has made up for a couple of his mistakes there with a big shot on Roberts.
And Liam Kelly Wynn making his presence known. Just come onto the field and he was involved in that tackle as well. And Roberts just couldn't quite handle it on. So that won't please Coach Sam Burgess there. Failure to complete after points, and they've put themselves under the pump again here, the Axemen. So scrum 20 metres out from the Axemen line, right in front of the posts. We'll see what Cudmore and Street can cook up for the Coffs Harbour Comets here.
Just really want to see the Axemen here just come off their line and just put real pressure on these attackers for the Comets.
Bit of desperation on the goal line here will go a long way for the side. So they come to the left now, Coffs Harbour.
Gilkinson.
And he's wrapped up solidly there by Gill, and Watson was also in there to assist.
Fairbank.
Straight into Wakefield, who stops him in his tracks. So they're about 10 out from the line. There's Wakefield then gives away a penalty there.
Jeez, there's a little bit of holding there from Fairbank on Wakefield there. So they've gotten away with that one.
Nathan Grace will blow penalties anytime he sees something he
offload
doesn't like.
here
And, oh no, and they've caught them napping here, the Coffs Harbour Comets. Liam Kelly Wynn has found Scott Street on the outside. The boys were napping there. The quick tap taken. They haven't numbered up there, the Axemen, and they've hit back straight away, the Coffs Harbour Comets, and the lead back out to 6.
Seems to be a real pattern with these Comets. They just get a utility bench or someone coming off the bench just making a massive impact in the game, just like Liam Kelly Wynn did there, setting up a try.
He also forced the error on Jared Roberts earlier as well. So 2 big impact plays from Liam Kelly Wynn.
Takes him out to 14 with the kick to come.
It is the veteran Scott Street making his return to the Coffs Harbour Comets this year after a few years out. Crossing there and putting them up to, that will be 14 points to 8 with a kick to come. Gettable one here for Nathan Curry, who can definitely kick him.
On his left foot here, Win behind him could, look, he could get this.
You'd be a brave man to back against him at this point in time, that's for sure. So the Axemen just, again, the discipline and they're their own Achilles heel so far this, not only this game, but this season. Curry strikes this one, and the flags are in the air, so he'll add an extra 2. So the lead back out to 10 points for the Coffs Harbour Comets. Sorry, 8 points for the Coffs Harbour Comets.
And as we've seen during this season, the Axemen have got plenty of fight, plenty of heart. So
plenty of points in them as well.
Just under 15 minutes to go here. We're definitely looking for a good attacking and good defense here from the Axemen.
So hoping to get a good defensive set in here and try and swing the momentum a little bit. It's a nice deep kick here from
and he goes Fairbank.
And Fairbank brings it out to the 10, and he's met there. So Gill in underneath there, I think it was. It was indeed.
It was Gill.
Looking to inspire his side there, Ryan Gill.
Big
and
shot there. Who was that?
Ryan Gill in underneath again. So really looking to tighten things up here defensively as Wong. He's had a great game this afternoon,
and the
Peter
offload.
Wong.
Here goes Liam.
Liam Kelly Wynn. He's eventually wrapped up about 30 out from the Comets line.
Straight to Miles again. He's been in everything at the moment.
He's been very busy, Fairbank, the front rower.
Are they looking for an early kick here? It has been the pattern of the game.
So it looks like they're going to take one down the short side here. As Gill runs into Gilkinson.
Gill comes back, legs him.
And Robinson also assists over the top. So last play here for the Coffs Comets. The ball will go to Street and he'll take to the air.
Bit of a torpy off the side of the boot. This could be difficult.
Bit of a wobbler.
Great catch by Dawson.
Does very well there, Macaulay Dawson, to catch the ball on his own 30 and make something of that there. So the Axemen now bring it out from their own side of halfway through Watson. Very slow play the ball once again.
Oh, almost late there from Wong, but the referees let it go.
It's a good carry there from Jeddah Katal, though. He pinches about 15 metres.
Robinson.
Billy Dollar on the field as well, just going into that right back row position.
Hull with the big don't argue.
Justin Harley's been fantastic this year, Justin. Robinson now, he's going to kick to that corner. He's going to find Curry. It's going to bounce over the head of Curry.
And
This is going to be a great cut.
Here comes Hart.
The chase is good from the Axemen. He's got
comes
work
Hart.
to do here.
Oh, McCall.
Nathan Curry manages to spin out of the tackle of Dawson, but he's wrapped up about 2 metres out from his own line by Watson.
Shots on here for
And
the
they've
boys.
lost
Here
it
we
on
go.
the line here.
Macaulay Dawson. He is a bull terrier in defence, Dawson.
And geez, Donoso has put his team under immense pressure here. Coughed it up off the scoot.
If anyone's going to force an error, it's
Oh,
Macaulay
hang on a
Dawson.
second.
What's going on here?
It could
What's
be
in-
he's saying that the ball was knocked out by the Orara attacking player, so it's going to be a Coffs Harbour scrum 10 metres out.
Very interesting call there. I thought it was just a really good shot by Dawson.
Yep. That's what I saw as well, but the referee saw things differently. He's got a better vantage point than we do from up here.
That's true. The
So
rest
scrum here now is War trying to bring it away. Some solid line speed from Billy Dollar, but manages to get half through their War. Eventually wrapped up. Terrible
very
play the
slow,
ball
very slow. Katal,
as they put it out the back.
and it's an.
And he's going to say
It's going
another
off.
knock on off the Axemen.
I think the footy gods have spoken there, Dossie.
No, he's saying a knock on off the Axemen again.
You're kidding me. Surely the footy gods will open up very soon.
I just need your sheet, sorry. Thank you.
So a couple of interesting calls there. But he does have the whistle in his hand. He is the ultimate power on the field, Nathan Grace. So the Comets will have another scrum, about 15 out from their own line.
Just under 10 minutes to go here.
It's War, another hit up off the scrum into Dunn there. Helped out by Hull. Stevenson out of dummy half again.
Stevenson.
He's been scheming all afternoon, Tyron Stevenson.
Stevenson
still going, Stevenson.
And here comes Dunn. Here comes Dunn. Great cover defence there.
And he's
he's
lost
taken
the
him
ball.
out.
Great work, Liam Dunn.
Whoa.
Fantastic work from the fullback there. Covers across in cover defence. Solid contact, and he's forced the ball free and put him into touch.
Those long legs gave him the advantage there. Dunn, he sprinted across over and took him out.
Did all the hard work there, Tyron Stevenson. Great run from him out of dummy half. He's been scheming and he's looked very dangerous for the Comets, but comes unstuck on that play there. So the Axemen are going to have a scrum 20 out from their own line. Sorry, play the ball 20 out from their own line.
And here goes Roberts. Straight at Wong. Wrong may have gone a bit quick out of marker there, but they've let it go.
Getting the rub of the green at the moment.
And here
the
goes
Coffs
Dollar.
Comets. Dollar.
Dollar.
Solid run there up towards the 30. Maitland waits at dummy half. Shifts
Hart.
it onto Hart. Hart
Here
onto
goes Dawson. Here goes
trying to
Dawson.
get on the outside. Can't do so. Grabbed by the bootlaces by Cudmore.
Cudmore.
Watson now.
Watson. Straight into the teeth of the defence.
So not too many metres in this set for the Axemen so far. It's Katal now.
Katal. Great hit up there.
It's good to
Quick
see.
play the ball here. That would be good. Oh, very slow.
So Robinson will kick it from inside his own side,
He's
halfway.
put it up.
Puts up the torpedo bomb. Curries across to it. Takes it comfortably. He gets past Billy Dollar first instance, but can't beat Maitland, who comes over the top and drags him down. So good place to start the set for the Coffs Comets here. 35 out from their own line.
Shots on here for the boys.
War fighting for every centimetre there with Buddy Hart and Dawson draped all over him.
Love to see a big hit from Roberts. Well, they've come to the right to
Kelly
Wine. Kelly Wynn.
down the short side. It's been dangerous since coming onto the park, Liam Kelly Wynn.
They've got numbers left, the Comets.
There's
They can
Wong.
get a quick play the ball here. The Axemen could be in trouble.
Shrugs off the tackle of Singleton there, but gets eventually wrapped up by Roberts.
Curry.
Jinks off the left foot
Curry.
twice. Curry and goes through. Nathan Curry comes to Liam Dunn, who makes the tackle. Jeddah Katal tracking back as well, assisting there.
Oh,
they
here we
back
go.
towards the middle. Peter Wong's going to try and cross
Oh,
for a
he's lost
second.
that.
And he's coughed it up
He's
over the
coughed it
line.
up.
Great goal line defence from the Axemen. Not sure who was underneath there.
Qatar? Who is that? Wakelam.
Makelam.
Makelam, sorry.
Zach Makelam with
Oh
a
my
desperate effort
goodness.
on the goal line. up underneath the ball, has forced it free and saved the Axemen
That's
there.
what you want to see from your dummy half. Smallest bloke on the field tackling the biggest bloke on the field.
It's a tough carry there from Buddy Hart as well, the 6. Taking the tap off the 20-metre restart. So it is a 7-tackle reset for the
Here goes
Axemen.
Hull.
Hull now up towards the halfway line. He's probably about 2 metres, 3 metres short.
Just under 5 minutes left here. The Axemen would love a try in this.
It's
Here
Gill
goes Gill.
again. He's
Here goes
proving,
Gill.
there's proving a handful out on that right-hand side, Ryan Gill, the skipper. He's had a couple of good involvements so far. So the Comets still leading 16 points to 8 at the moment. Catal back through the middle, takes on Stevenson and carries him another sort of 5 or 10 metres there. 20 metres out from the Comets line. They come left through Hull.
Here goes
Hull
Hull.
now, a bit of
Here
footwork
goes
at the
Hull.
line. Grabbed by the leg there by Wong.
5th tackle here, just
Very
under 5
slow
minutes.
play the ball there. No advantage given by the referee. Robinson just
Robinson.
grubbers it to the in goal.
Robinson.
Great kick from Dan Robinson.
Robinson.
He's batted it back to Dan Robinson. Oh, his foot must have been into
you're
touch.
joking. That would have been up there with try of the year. We've got Wong here on the ground. I don't know if he's buggered or if he's hurt or...
He's laying
He's
flat
not
on his
looking
back
good.
there.
He's not looking good at all. He has not moved.
Ew. And he's going to play on the
He's
referee.
trying to play on.
Gee whiz.
Player welfare there, but that's okay.
He's in behind the play. Coffs Harbour player. They're in attack, so no need to stop.
Oh.
He's up and running. Peter Wong. Maybe he was just
I think
blowing.
he was blowing.
There's War
He
down
goes.
the short side. Some numbers on the short
Nice,
side for
buddy.
Cudmore.
Take him out, boys.
And they can't quite manage to drag him into touch there,
And
Cudmore.
Hart, Buddy's just come off a bit sore there out of the tackle. Oh, Roberts over the top.
Solid shot there from Jared Roberts on War. Buddy Hart clutching at a hand on this left-hand
That's not
side for the
good.
Axemen. Whether it's a finger
You
or a hand.
Strong tackle there around the legs by Hull.
Great work from Justin
Can't run
Hull.
without legs.
You cannot. They come left here through Street and they get on the outside here. Gilkinson can't get on the outside of Gill, who comes again. Shows him the sideline and then eventually wraps him up with the help of Setnich.
Just under 3 minutes to play here. Axemen do not want to try let in.
It's a little chip back towards
Cheeky
the corner
little chip.
from Scott Street.
Cheeky little chip.
And
Done.
has some great patience shown there
Great
from
patience.
Liam Dunn. Some
He would have
Yeah.
heard. He would have heard the footsteps coming.
and just had enough confidence to let that one roll. Touch in goal there. So the Axemen will get a 7-tackle restart. Roberts to bring it back now.
Great hit up from Roberts. Oh, a little bit of head work there.
Haywood over the top there. Macaulay Dawson coming in for a run.
Fair
Solid.
back.
Been some solid tackling here this afternoon from both
Qatar.
sides.
Nice
Gets-
offload there.
Gets the ball out to Robinson. Robinson gets it onto Hull. Hull
Hull.
jumps off his
Hull.
right foot. Goes
Hull.
straight through. Justin Hull.
Robinson's on the
He's
inside.
got Robinson on his
He's got him
inside.
in
He's got
support.
support.
Who
And
was that
oh,
when they cover defence?
Scott Street.
Scott
Great.
Street. He's come out of nowhere.
They're
Gill.
allowed to lay on him there and sort of stifles
Gill with
it.
an
Gill gets it
offload.
out the back. Setnich still
Setnich.
going here now. He's upended by. He's about 5 metres short of the line there, Stephen Setnich. Big line
We got
set out to
just
the
under-
left to the hand side here.
Just under 2 minutes.
Makelam goes left to Hart. Hart chips to the corner.
Singleton.
Singleton in the corner. He's put it on the toe again. And Macaulay Dawson's going to score. What a great try from the Axemen. Ronan Singleton. Fantastic play.
The crowd has gone wild.
That is some phenomenal work from the Orara Valley Axemen there.
Try for the ages.
That is a great one. That's one that they'll want to replay time and time again. That'll be one for the highlights packages, ladies and gentlemen. The crossfield kick to Buddy Hart. The catch
Singleton.
and kick in
Singleton.
one motion from Ronan Singleton was elite. I say it again, elite.
That's NRL
Just
standards
dabbed
right there.
it into the in goal. Perfect weight on the kick. And Macaulay Dawson's Jimmy on the spot and puts the ball down.
Geez, Newcastle Knights need to be watching this game and take a couple of pointers out of that because that was excellent.
That was phenomenal rugby league right there. So, third try for the Axemen. That's 12 points to 16. with another kicking, a change in kicker. Liam Dunn going to take up the kicking tee here. Now, I'm going to back Dunny in here.
I'm backing Dunny. As if you wouldn't back Dunny.
That's it. We're out.
Some of the support we've got up in the commentary think we've just put the mocker on Dunny. But wow, hey, ladies, the try just then, right before half-time, could not have been any better timed. So there's not going to be enough time for any play after the kick here. It's all about Liam Dunn. 2 metres in from touch, left-hand side of the uprights. Taking his time. Moves in now. Strike set. It's coming back and it's a peach.
Straight down the hey diddle diddle.
What a way to end the half for the Orara Valley Axemen with a phenomenal try. Sideline conversion from Liam Dunn. Get him right back in the game. So 16 points to 14, the Comets leading the Orara Valley Axemen. Stay tuned for some messages from our sponsors, and we'll see you back here very shortly.
Grand gala opening of Garlo's Pies.
Celebrating 20 years, and Garlo's Pies are still bursting with flavour. Deliciously flaky pastry on top, a bottom rolled extra thin, and 100% lean Aussie beef. Yep, some things never change. An all-Australian family-owned and operated business producing only the best quality premium pies. Garlo's Pies, still thin on pastry, still big on meat.
Welcome to the new Mooney Beach Hotel. New food. New friends. The same family feels. The Mooney Beach Hotel, where it feels like family.
Welcome to the Tolmina Hotel. The Tolmina Hotel, your place to celebrate on the coast.
The Sawtell Hotel, Surfside Bar and Dining. Come and try the delicious menu. Friends, family, and fun. Come and see us at the Sawtell Hotel.
I've been around the game 15 years now, but it's my first year here in Country Rugby League with the Orara Valley Axemen and women all behind us. But I met John here. It's come with a great concept for the welfare and the benefit of our players. It's called our 200-ton raffle club. Concept is 100 tickets at $200 a pop. It's to create a fund to protect our players for any upcoming injuries or hardships that we might face. Great initiative, John. I'm on board, I have tickets, I support the welfare of our players. Over to you, John. How do we get involved?
Thanks, Sam. The best way to get involved, and we urge you all to do so, is to purchase tickets. How do you do that? The best way to do that is to go through the QR code, or to go to the Orara Valley Axemen website or our Facebook page. It's really simple, just follow the prompts, get on board. Let's go, Axemen.
Yo, let's go! Let's go, let's go! Yeah. Let's do 2 more.
Mike Blue at Coffs Coast, a family business that's been there every step of the way with the local community for over 40 years now. Through the good times and the tough times, we've travelled the road together. But we don't just see ourselves as running a business here. After all, we're locals too. We raise our families here, enjoy the lifestyle here, and see our futures right here. A truly local business then, that's been giving back to the community through sponsorship of the Sawtell Surf Lifesaving Club, Coffs Ocean Swims, Woolgoolga Curry Fest, Coffs Coast Tigers Junior Football, Coffs of Stedford, and the now famous $5,000 cash draw giveaways. The dealership, which recently added the Mercedes-Benz Retailer of the Year to the many awards already received from Ford, Isuzu and Kia, also stock a large selection of locally traded vehicles for you to inspect on our website at any time. You can be assured that whatever the challenges ahead may be, Mike Blue at Coffs Coast will be right there, moving forward with you.
Locally owned and operated, Coffs Harbour Hardwoods provide a wide range of beautiful hardwood timber products to Australia for over 50 years. We are specialists in hardwood timber, including flooring, decking and much more. Coffs Harbour Hardwoods.
When people think of renewables, they think of wind farms or solar panels, but they don't think of forests or building with wood. Responsibly sourced wood is not only renewable, but sustainable too. Because it stores carbon for life, absorbed from the atmosphere by growing trees. When wood is harvested today, it's replanted for tomorrow, and that's why wood is the ultimate renewable.
Locally owned and operated, Coffs Harbour Hardwoods provide a wide range of beautiful hardwood timber products to Australia for over 50 years. We are specialists in hardwood timber, including flooring, decking and much more. Coffs Harbour Hardwoods.
Welcome to the beautiful Coffs Coast. We're lucky to have 7 patrolled beaches, with Park Beach in Coffs Harbour patrolled 365 days a year. Remember to swim between the red and yellow flags, and the lifeguards will be watching out for you. Be careful swimming in our creeks. They can be dangerous on an outgoing tide. If you're unsure about the beach conditions, check with a lifeguard. Have fun and never swim alone.
Welcome back for the second half of this afternoon's second round of the Kenor Shield. The Coffs Comets leading 16 points to 14. But the Axemen scored a try right on the bell before half-time through Macaulay Dawson after some great play. Buddy Hart with a crossfield kick and Ronan Singleton the catch and kick in one motion.
My goodness.
Delicate touch as well.
Delicate.
If you get the chance, ladies and gents, and you missed that one, I would highly recommend going back and watch that one again. You can obviously rewatch the live streams at any stage on the YouTube channel, guys. So make sure you like and subscribe to the YouTube. You'll get notifications about future streams that come up, and you'll also be able to comment in the comments section for us to read out. So we're about to get underway here. Looks like Buddy Hart's just a little slow back onto the field. Looks like he might have had an elbow strapped in that first half there. So that was probably the arm injury he was clutching at earlier. So he's made his way onto the paddock now. And gets us back underway through Curry. And the ball's going to land in no man's land, but Singleton's across there, the man of the moment. And
that's got to be.
And it's going to be a 2-on-1 steal there. So the Comets have put themselves under pressure early in the second half here.
It looks like it's a repeat of the first half, except this case the Comets have come up with a silly penalty to start the second half off.
Yeah, it's not probably the play that the coach was after there. The one-on-one steal on play 2. Good touch finder there, though, from Buddy Hart, who gets the Axemen to the halfway line. So in attacking position to start this half, looking to get back into the lead. So Dawson taps it, and Watson goes straight into Kelly Wynn.
He goes Roberts.
Straight and hard. Good meters from Jared Roberts there.
Catal's looking for it.
Just looking to follow suit, but they go to Hart. He's got runners inside and out. They come left and short. The straight runner is Hull there in that instance.
Gilkinson with a little bit of a workover on the ground there.
Let go.
What a knock on. The referee is looking at the touchy's looking at the referee. We're just having a quick look at the replay here, and I'm not too sure where they've found the knock on.
There is
very unsure of where they've found that, but
they've spotted one somewhere in there that we couldn't see from up here. So Coffs Harbour are going to have a scrum 30 metres out from their own line.
A little bit unfortunate there for the Axemen.
There's War now bringing it away. Met solidly there by Watson and Catal.
Couple of shots on here from the boys. Makelam
in underneath. I think that's the 13 for Coffs Harbour is Vincent. And they've put it down again, Coffs Harbour.
Number 3.
That's Wars put it down. So he was the one that gave away the penalty earlier, and now he's put his team under pressure again with a drop ball. So we'll see what the Axemen can put together here in this set. Obviously, a dubious error just before from Hull on play 2. Put the kibosh on the last set. So we'll see what they can do here. Starting a set from the same place that we started the last one pretty much, right on the halfway line.
And here goes Hull.
It's Hull.
He's been strong, Hull.
We're very deep off that scrum there, so not too many metres made.
Here goes Gill. Gill with the big don't argue. He's gone a bit too close to the touch, and they've taken him over, the Comets. Gilkinson's got in there up under the rib cage.
So he's tried to take him on the outside there, Ryan Gill, where he's had some success in the first half. They were up to the task there, the Coffs Harbour Comets, and they've bundled him into touch. So again, play 2, and the Axemen have turned it over after having some good field position. The Comets will now have the chance to head down the other end and potentially put in an attacking kick at the end of this set.
I wouldn't be surprised if Gill puts an absolute monster shot on to help out his boys in defence. Oh, Jared Roberts.
But he's bumped off there by Fairbank. Does well, Miles Fairbank. Kelly Wynn on the advantage line. Jeez, he's hard
strong,
man to handle.
He's tough. Oh, there could have been a lost ball in there.
Is there a bit of a bobble there?
The linesman hasn't seen it.
No call from the linesman. So it's play on here now through Fairbank as his second carry of the set. Now Fairbank, but
look at that.
Met by 3 of the Axemen defenders and put away solidly. Slow play the ball. Tyron Stevenson jumps out of dummy half. Short ball there. Scott Street got a touch on that, but it's play on, says the referee. And Baylor manages to stay infield for the Coffs Comets. So last play here now, right up against the sideline. Street will take to the air. He bombs it. Liam Dunn coming through. Oh! What a catch from Liam Dunn.
Whoa!
But he has been put into a terrible position there. Jeez, that was ugly.
Wow. I really hope he's okay after that done.
Oh, boys.
He went absolute 100%, 150% into that. Grabbed the ball, and he's just come off a bit sore there.
He's got his legs taken out from him there, and he's landed very, very awkward. Far out, yeah. You might have heard through the effects mic there. He is one of the toughest individuals to ever pull on the green and gold, in my opinion. Liam Dunn, but I don't think he's going to get up from this one. He landed basically on his head there in that particular instance. Has to be a penalty.
It's good to see the Comets boys in there just giving a bit of condolences there, because it obviously wasn't meant to happen. They didn't go in and try and take his legs out.
Yeah, it's an accidental play. It's just unfortunately ended horrible. So I think we might be calling for a stretcher here, because he did land basically on his head and on his neck.
Wow.
So
Wow.
might have a bit of a break in play here for a little bit, ladies and gentlemen. And obviously in the second half there is no time off, so the time ticking away here is not great for the Axemen.
Still 34 minutes left on the clock.
We haven't stopped it.
No. Still going. It's not looking good here. They are looking at his neck and head region.
It looks like they're holding him pretty still at the moment. He looks to be somewhat okay.
He's moving. He's looking sore, but look, I'd just like to say, Dunny, he's an absolute beast of a footballer. Plays well above his weight.
You don't like to see any player to end up in that position and end up with a potential injury like this, particularly one that's been so great for the Axemen all year. And as you said, plays well above his weight. It's just tough and relentless.
Well, what about his try saver before? Sprinted across the other side of the field and grabbed Stevenson and took him over the sideline.
So it'll force a bit of a reshuffle here for the Axemen. I dare say Macaulay Dawson will probably go to the fullback. And I think potentially that would mean that Hull might end up in the centres on that left-hand side.
This is really good news here. It looks like he's going to be able to walk it off.
Sitting up here, so it's great. And you can hear the applause from the crowd. Everyone just breathes a collective sigh of relief for Liam Dunn, who...
Is he going to try to stay on the field here, Dunny? Surely not.
Play the ball. Tyron Stevenson jumps out of dummy half. Short ball there. Scott Street got a touch on that, but it's play on, says the referee. And Baylor manages to stay infield for the Coffs Comets. So last play here now, right up against the sideline. Street will take to the air. He bombs it. Liam Dunn coming through. Oh! What a catch from Liam Dunn.
Whoa!
But he has been, says Rowie Lemaine. Jeez, I tell you what, I'd rather be a Yahoo than a seahorse, that's for sure. So it'll be an Axemen penalty here, and don't count your chickens before they hatch, Callum Bodie, because the Axemen will play the Woolgoolga Seahorses next week in what could be potentially the decider of the minor premiership if the Axemen can get away with a win here this afternoon. So,
little bit of time leaked off the clock there, so we're down to 31 minutes, but still plenty of life left in this game. Roberts.
So the Comets still leading 16 points to 14 here.
Oh, he's attracted about 4 defenders in that.
He's a hard man to put on the ground, Jared Roberts, and he proved it just there.
Oh,
Jeddah Katal right on the front foot there, and leg drive as well.
Still going, Katal.
And gets an offload away. Makelam through the middle. Makelam through the middle, still going, Makelam! Oh, what a tackle from Miles Fairbank. Just grabbed him by the collar. Holy, had to make that one. Macaulay Dawson out of dummy half now. Tries to take him on himself, but he's wrapped up there about 5 short of the line. Still a couple of plays left to go for the Axemen here. They come left here now through Hart. Hart throws it out to Hull. Hull beats the first, shrugs off another one, still going, Juddy.
Oh!
And he gets the ball
got it
out.
away to Singleton.
And I think Singleton's put it down as he's trying to catch that one there. So points go begging there, and another try goes begging for Ronan Singleton. And the Axemen can't come away with the points on that occasion.
Just on 30 minutes to go here. Very unlucky there for Singleton. I don't think he expected that, to be honest. Hull's just offloaded it out of nowhere.
Yeah, he manages to pop that one out. So we see Matt Wakefield's made his way back onto the field.
You beauty.
Bill's favourite player.
Let's go, Wakefield.
And he's into it.
He's into it already.
Into the action early, straight away. So the Comets are tackled there, about 10 out from their own line. Fairbank has another carry. Jeez, he's played big minutes here this afternoon, Miles Fairbank, and had a lot of touches. They go to the right through Cudmore. Cudmore dummies in goes. Makelam with a solid contact first up. He's eventually pulled down about 25 out from their own line. Down the short side through Kelly Wynn. And he's stopped in his tracks by Hull and by Hart.
Jeez, he's strong, Kelly Wynn.
He's very strong, man. But they contain him well there, so it's about 35 out now. So a couple of plays left to go. Though. Kick from in. He's coughed the ball up there. Vincent. Zach Makelam with the shot underneath has forced the ball free. The little number 9 does what he does best.
Kablamo, kaboomo, up just under the ribs.
Taking on anyone and everyone that comes his way, Zach Makelam, and he will put everything into every single shot. So great work there. So the Axemen are on the attack here again now. 40 out from the Comets line. Couple more comments coming through on the live stream chat line. So tight one last night. Up Cronulla. Thanks Jez Awake, and definitely Jezzy. Up Cronulla, mate. And how'd those Knights go today, Bill? I guarantee it's probably a loss against the Bulldogs.
Must have been they've lost, but
haven't watched the game. We've been here watching the quality rugby league that the Axemen are throwing out.
And he goes Wakefield. Wakefield strong on the attack.
So we've just heard that the Axemen are down to just one player on the bench here, so there's some players going to have to play some big minutes here this afternoon to be able to come away with the victory. A couple of plays left to go here. Deep on the attack, the Axemen. The ball comes left to Robinson. Goes out to Hart. Hart out the back to Macaulay Dawson. Macaulay Dawson gets his legs taken out from underneath him.
That's it. They've lined up to the right here, the Axemen. They've gone left down the short side. Hull
trying to do it on his own. Can't quite get there. So last play here for the Axemen now. Hopefully look for a repeat set here. Just a little grubber into the in-goal. Jeddah Katal threw on it, and I think he got a hand to it there, Jeddah Katal.
Oh, what has the referee said here? Maybe a knock on Comets. Yep, first knock on by Comets. It's going to be a drop out. It's going to be a drop out here for the Comets. Lovely chase by Katal. He's almost got in there for the 4 points.
Great end to the set there from Buddy Hart, the number 6 for the Axemen. Exactly what his side needed from him there to get in and
get
the ball into the in-goal and get a repeat set for his side. And so short drop off out there means that Hart collects it and makes his way to the 20. So right in the red zone of the Coffs Comets here, the Axemen.
Qatar's
Plenty
been
of plays up their sleeve. Qatar shrugs away from
Dangerous,
a couple.
he's
Breaks
been-
away. Still going. Jeddah Qatar. Still going. Oh, and he's eventually dragged down about 2 metres shy of the line. Jeez, it's been hard to handle Jeddah Qatar.
There's some
They
gaps
come
in
to
this
the right.
defence.
Hart. Short ball. Wakefield had the line open in front of him. The ball was just a little bit
Oh,
behind.
here we go, Wakefield
and
in
he
the
puts it
background here.
down. He
Wakefield
cops a
and
little
Curry.
bit of lip from Nathan Curry, and he doesn't like it. And they exchange pleasantries. Like to see Nathan run it straight at Matt Wakefield.
And he goes Wong with the quick tap. Oh, geez, if Wakefield had gone over there, I would have jumped out of my seat and just,
You've been in pure euphoria.
I would have erupted.
Bill's favourite player crossing. So still plenty of game time left to go here, guys. So 25 minutes, 16 points to 14. The Comets lead the Axemen at the moment. Terrible play the ball from Nathan Curry.
They're still talking to each other, number 13 in the Comets.
Wakefield and Curry still going at it.
Plenty of drawing out there, so there's still
And he
plenty
goes
of
Stevenson.
feeling in this game. There's an offload there from
Cudmore.
Cudmore out to War, and the scramble of the Axemen and eventually clean him up just inside the Axemen side of halfway. A couple of plays left to go here because obviously 7-tackle restart with the knock-on in goal.
Just a big defensive, or quick play the ball here.
Very quick play the ball there, and Tyron Stevenson down the short side. They do well, and Hull trying to steal the ball off him, and
Got an offload.
gets an offload away very late there from Tyron Stevenson. So the Axemen on the back foot here now.
Robinson's
Peter Wong,
done well.
he's out on the edge there and does very well there.
Still
The
going.
number 7, Dan Robinson, eventually pulls him down. He's 10 out from the line. Wong
Jeez, off the mark there, maybe.
plays it into the man on the ground. They come down to this short side, but there's no way to go there, and Gilkinson's wrapped out about 8 short of the line. Last play here now for the Comets. Curry with the crossfield kick.
Singleton.
Oh, and it's beaten everyone. Touched by the Comets, so we'll have a 20-metre restart there. So he did well there, Ronan Singleton. Got up nice
Very
and
well.
high, but War got the touch first, and it's gone dead. So 20-metre restart here. 7-tackle set for the Axemen, as Bunt will bring it away
Bunt.
for them.
Still going Bunt.
Fighting tooth and nail, Kane Bunt, as he does at every carry. Makes his way up to about the 30. Makelam out of dummy half. Makelam through again. Makelam! He's got so much speed, Zach Makelam! He's beaten the fullback. He's going to go all the way, Zach Makelam! He's too fast! Too good!
Gazelle!
Zach Makelam does what Zach Makelam does best. Slices up the middle, shows explosive speed, burns the fullback and scores underneath the post to give the Axemen the lead. 18 points to 16, kick to come.
Look, I'm pretty sure you said in the first half, Doss, if we just control that ruck, get some quick play the balls, Makelam's going to make it. He's going to get it straight through the gaps and he's going to make some very good attacking opportunities.
So there's only so many times you can give Zach Makelam that amount of space through the middle and those amount of opportunities before he's going to make you pay. And he's done that there. So that's probably his 3rd line break this afternoon, Makelam. He's been electric from dummy half. And he gives the Axemen the lead for the first time here this afternoon.
I reckon we should start a Group 2 Supercoach because Makelam, oh geez, he'd be on about 80 points by now.
He'd be captain. He'd be
Captain
my
Makelam.
captain every week for sure. Gets through plenty of defensive work too, Zach Makelam. Great work. So, with obviously Liam Dunn going off, we'll have our 4th kicker of the afternoon in Dan Robinson. Going to line this one up from in front.
What has happened to Harry Davey? That was really early on in the contest.
He wore
wasn't
a very heavy shot early on, Harry Davey, and we haven't seen him since. So I'm not sure whether it was a head knock or he suffered an injury in there, but he won't be back this afternoon. So if you missed it earlier too, guys, the Axemen are down to 1 man on the bench. So a couple of injuries have really force some changes to occur in the back line here, and some guys are going to have to play some big minutes to come away with a victory this afternoon. But leading 20 points to 16 now, the Axemen. First time they've hit the lead this afternoon, and we've got 21 and a half minutes left to go this afternoon.
Really need to complete this set here off the points. Here goes Roberts.
We haven't completed a set after points so far. They have our 3 previous tries so far this afternoon. We have not completed, so very important, very important this time around, and that's what Sam Burgess would have been stressing.
Catal.
Oh, risky offload there. Probably didn't need that one from Jeddah Catal, but it's cleaned up by Oscar Watson. Does well there.
All right, here goes Wakefield. Off. Here he goes.
Just that bustling style and just...
Oh, those contact meters.
Post-contact meters.
Yeah, post... Oi!
And he's going to earn a penalty there, Matt Wakefield.
Wakefield. He's just a ball of energy, isn't he?
He is. He's just... Things happen around Matt Wakefield. Doesn't matter. Some good, some not so good. But things happen around Matt Wakefield, and he's been a great acquisition for the club this year. It's been great.
He's only just come in this year, has he, Wakefield?
Yeah, so this is his first season for the Axemen. He's played for the Sawtell Panthers before in the Group 2 competition, but first season for the Axemen, and
beautiful.
It's been great. So a penalty here will mean that the Axemen will go on the attack once again.
Here goes Hull.
Oh, met solidly there by Cudmore. So 30 metres out, the Axemen on the attack. Roberts now. Catal in support, but he just tucks it under the wing and gets himself about 10 metres there, Jared Roberts.
They're lining up to the right here, the Axemen.
So a couple... A straight ball to Kane Bunt. Still going Kane Bunt. Wong eventually finishes him off over the top. It's Robinson directing traffic on this right-hand side. They come to the left, though. Jared Roberts trying to squeeze his way in through the middle. They get him and they just wrap him up. Wong drags him back just short of the line. They go left now. Hart. Jinx off the left. Goes straight Hart. And he's going to score, buddy Hart! What a second half from your Axemen here this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
If you've not already an Axemen fan, watching this live stream, you're going to be an Axemen fan now.
There's been some great footy played from the Orara Valley Axemen this afternoon. So trailing 14 points to 16 at half-time. A couple of quick tries, and they've now gone 24 points to 16 in front with a kick to come right in front, hoping to extend the lead out to 10.
Just like to say, Callum Bodie, eat that one. Cop that one.
So a few more comments coming through on the chat line for the live stream. So Ross Miller says, yes, boys, let's go. And Suzanne Randall, hi, guys. A little bit late. So the Axemen are doing really well, Suzanne. So we've, especially in this second half, great fight back from the boys. That try right before half-time is really proving a big momentum shifter. So it's been all the Axemen since that point in time.
It's just great to see the heart from the Axemen. One person on the bench, bit of a shift in positions, and they're up in points. They haven't let it get to them.
They're just taking things as they come, getting on with the next job, which will thrill Sam Burgess, the coach.
And Robinson finishes it.
Just guides it through the uprights there, Dan Robinson. So that'll take us to 26 points to 16, the Axemen leading the Coffs Comets in this second fixture of the Kenore Shield for 2022. We've got just under 18 minutes left to play here this afternoon. The Axemen starting to really gain the ascendancy in this game this afternoon. So the Comets have been on the back foot and starting to show some signs of fatigue with some errors and some penalties, particularly coming out of their own end, which has meant that the Axemen have had a lot of field position in the last sort of 15 minutes as we see another penalty.
Another one.
As we see a bit of foul play from the 7 there, Cudmore.
Cudmore, was it?
So there was nothing wrong with the tackle. It must have been something on the ground that referee Nathan Gray spotted there, and he was not having that, mate.
Not having anything to do with that.
As Graham Howlands just said on the chat line, this would be breaking Grayson's heart. He does love to watch Orara lose, doesn't he, Graham? Had my fair share of run-ins with one Nathan Grace. Great referee, though. It's Roberts now.
Roberts.
Up over the halfway line.
He is just an eater-meter, isn't he?
He is. He just churns them out week after week. plays close to 80 minutes every week, Jared Roberts. He's our own Payne Haas of sorts. Just the engine is just unrivaled.
He goes bunt.
It's Kane bunt now.
He goes bunt, puts up the bumper bars. Good to see. He's like a Dodgem car, that one.
He is. He just bounces away left and right. So they come
Catal.
left through Catal. It was a big swinging arm from Haywood there. Lucky he doesn't collect anything. Offload from Catal as gets it on. Watson bounces away from one, but he's wrapped up and dragged back by War there out on that right-hand side. And they're still wrestling. They're still wrestling at the moment. And eventually he's
here we go.
And he doesn't
He's
like
not
that
happy.
War. He gets up, pushing and
Jeez.
shoving. He wasn't happy about something there, War.
Wasn't much in that.
Bit of a storm in a teacup, I think, over there from War.
Good to see, Bart. Good to see. It's good. It's still good. You can have the aggression. There's been no punches thrown. Just a nice bit of aggression.
It's just the passion.
The
passion that
that's
this
it.
fixture brings out is just unrivaled in the Group 2 competition. There's some good rivalries out there. I guarantee Grafton up against the South Grafton Rebels would be a good one, but there's not a whole lot better than Orara versus Coffs Harbour, in my opinion. It's just,
You can just
80
see it.
minutes of pure adrenaline and passion from both sides.
And look at the crowd that has shown up today, this afternoon. They're in support of the Axemen. It's absolutely beautiful to see.
Yeah, it's a big turnout here this afternoon, so I appreciate everyone who did come out. Obviously, appreciate everyone tuning into the live stream if you can't be here this afternoon. This is unfortunately our final live stream as War's going to be put to the bin. Sorry.
Get in the bin.
So yeah, I think he's come down with a bit of an elbow there, looking at the gestures made by referee Nathan Gray. So the elbow to the face potentially of Watson has earned him 10 minutes in the bin. So 14 and a half left to go here. The Coffs Comets have put themselves under all sorts of pressure in the final stanza of this game, with the Axemen currently with a 10-point lead, 26 points to 16. And a man advantage for the next 10.
100%. The crowd have absolutely given it to War as he's walking off.
He's opted to walk off from the far side of the field rather than walk off past the bar and the canteen, where he probably would have
copped it.
He would have been told he's got plenty of feedback on his performance this afternoon, War. If he had to come off that side, he'll probably still get some as he goes up the tunnel, but
Bit of constructive criticism. would you
yes,
say, Dos?
constructive criticism.
So it's 30 minutes to go here. Not too sure. You reckon they're going to take the 2 here, or are they going to...
I don't think they'll elect to take the 2 in this particular instance. Up by 10. It's a difficult kick. It's about 30 out. 32 out. As Robinson's going to look to find the line. He does so. So, another set for the Axemen inside the Comets' red zone. Let's see what they can put on here.
Watson.
A lot of attacks gone down, mostly down that left-hand side. So they try and get a result here.
What is the referee called here?
He's going to say it's a strip from Stevenson and it's gone forward off Stevenson. So it's going to be an Axemen scrum 10 metres out on the attack once again. So we'll see what they've got from the scrum base here, the Axemen. It's a good chance to attack. I wonder if they've been working on any scrum-based plays throughout the week.
Let's see it. Hopefully they get Gill involved here. He's been a little bit quiet in this second half, but geez, when he gets the ball, he can make stuff happen.
He definitely can. Look to see if Ryan can get some early ball on this right-hand side.
And he goes Singleton.
He's been great this afternoon, Ronan Singleton. He's got to try himself, set one up. Could have had a few more.
Robinson
is inside ball to Kane Bunt. Kane Bunt to the line.
What are they going to call here?
He's dragged
just
short. Desperate defence there from Wong and Curry on the line. They go left here now. Long ball. Some space out on this edge out here. And the ball comes left to Hull. Hull gets inside, gets the ball back to Watson. And Watson's eventually wrapped up there by Hayward. About 5 short of the line on that eastern side. There's a dummy and go from Hart from dummy half. And they got numbers in the tackle there and stop him just short of the line.
Held up, I think, here, Dos. They're going to have to go back out to the 10, but they'll have to set up a good play here. That's all right. We're letting the clock tick down here, the Axemen, so there's just under 12 minutes to go.
this is where we want to keep the ball for this half, for the rest of this half here. So if we can't get a reward on the scoreboard, just be looking to just roll it into the in goal and put the pressure on Curry and the rest of the back three of the Comets. See if we can get a repeat set here. So a few plays left in this set. Robinson grabbing across field. Wakefield. Bill's man gets an offload away to Robinson. Gets it away to Macaulay Dawson. Some space. And Ryan Gill! He's coughed up at... Oh, I'm lost for words.
My goodness. We don't know what to say up in the commentary box here.
All he had to do there, Ryan, was hold on to the ball.
Wakefield with one of the really good attacking offload there. They just couldn't quite finish it off with Gill.
Oh, Gill.
He's gonna...
That's one that he'll wake up at 4 a.m. tomorrow thinking about that one. I've been in that position where you fumble the ball with nobody in front of you except the line.
That's your signature, isn't it, Dossie?
It is. It's a patented move of mine. So the Comets breathe a sigh of relief and stay in touch in this game there. That would have been potentially lights out if Gill crosses there.
See what the Comets have got here in attack.
You would think it would have to be either
Wakefield,
Stevenson or Wong through the middle that are going to create something for the Comets as Wong stayed down here. He looks to be hurt.
Maitland's just absolutely put his body on the line and he's come up with a bone rattler. Wong's he's not happy.
Just watching in the replay here, and Zach Maitland in underneath. Heavy contact from both players. Not sure if there was a head clash in there or not. I don't know how Zach Maitland managed to get his head in contact considering.
I think it might just have been Wakefield over the top and maybe the head into the turf. Maybe.
Maybe. He's in the wars at the moment, Peter Wong.
He's been on his back a couple of times, the big fella.
He's trying to send the trainer away, but I think the trainer wants to pull him from the field for a head knock.
He's going, no. He's telling him to get out of it. He's right to go.
Jeez, I don't know about that one. From player welfare standpoint there, probably have to come from the field. He stayed down for a long time, a couple of times now. It's Curry now through the middle, gets away from Wakefield, gets an offload. And the 15 there for the first time is Cloughton, and he's come up. That's the last play there from Cloughton, so they're going to turn the ball over there. I didn't realise it was the last play, and obviously neither did the Comets. They've elected to run it there.
And there goes Bunt.
Kane Bunt bringing it away from his own line for the Axemen now. So Suzanne Randall's just said on the live stream that it was heartbreaking. It was definitely heartbreaking. We were baffled.
Great comment, Suzanne. Singleton.
Good carry there from Singleton. Tough. Back in behind the ruck.
Very slow there by the Comets.
Incredibly slow. It's Gill now.
Gill. Takes
3 to try and bring him down.
And they still haven't.
They eventually get him to ground there, Ryan Gill.
Wow, that's slow. That is slow.
Jeez, he's been allowed to hang in there.
What's happened here? And he's called a knock on.
He's called a knock on.
Jeez. Was very quick out at marker there, Wong.
Swallowed him there.
Very quick.
The errors come about from Zach Maitland.
To be honest, I reckon Maitland's regained the ball there. Oh, no, it was...
it's a knock-on from Wakefield over the top.
Unfortunately.
He's knocked it back into Maitland there, so that's where the knock-ons come about. So the Comets will have a scrum right on the halfway line here.
Just under 10 minutes to go.
They go right through Curry, and he's wrapped up well there by Watson, and then Roberts over the top to help out also. Slow play the ball from Curry. As Cudmore turns Hayward back on the inside.
Strong defense.
Tries to get up for a quick play the ball and is mobbed there again. Lucky to get away with that one there, the Axemen.
Bit of momentum here for the Comets.
Bit of field position for the first time in what feels like an age for the Comets down this end of the field. Scott Street trying to get on the outside of Robinson. Who manages to grab him by the collar. Had to make that one there, Dan Robinson. Yeah, he might have hurt himself there.
Number 14.
Davidson, I think that is. Scott Street's going to cross in the corner. So
the touch he might have to have
Mackenzie Davidson there. Comes onto the field for the Comets to start off with and gets a reward for them there.
Thought he might have just put his hand in touch, but the touchy was right there on the spot, so he knows better than me.
Nah, he's in comfortably there in the corner there, Scott Street. But Robinson left on the ground there, unfortunately, and they've exploited that one there. Mackenzie Davidson jumping out of dummy half. So, very important kick here for Nathan Curry. Currently 6 points behind, 26 points to 20 with this kick to come.
Just under 7 minutes here to go.
6. So we're right on the 6 minute mark
right on
here.
the 6 minute mark.
Needs to kick this one here, Nathan Curry, for his side to be within 4 points. Then it's a converted try. So obviously he'll be getting plenty of advice from the Axemen faithful here, Nathan Curry.
I wouldn't like to be Curry right near.
Curry, your shoelace is untied.
Pizza's ready.
And he's going to spray that one out to the left-hand side, Nathan Curry. So no goal. Score's going to remain 26 points to 20. The Axemen leading the Coffs Comets with just over 5 minutes left to travel here this afternoon in what has been an absorbing contest.
It's been a blockbuster. Eat your heart out, NRL.
So we just got word that Liam Dunn, obviously, if you were watching earlier, horrific incident with Liam, but he's up, he's in good spirits, and he's talking to everyone, so some really great news there.
How good's this? Kane bunt with some defence there.
So the Axemen are really looking to put some pressure on defensively here now, keep the ball down this end of the field and make the Comets work super hard in this last 5. Everything to play for here, 6 points the difference. 5 minutes, less than 4.5 to go. So they come left through Street. Street gets it onto Curry, gets it onto Gilkinson, who dummies on the outside, and then Robinson comes and wraps him up comfortably there. A few numbers in that tackle. Robinson looks to have might have hurt his shoulder again there.
Oh, Robertson, Wakefield.
You don't want to be running there, son. Not sure who that was, but he won't want to do that again. That's the 15 in Cloughton.
Jeez, he'll be taking grass out of his teeth there.
Stevenson runs into a solid shot from Gill that time.
Street.
So last play here for the Comets now. Cudmore looking for the chip and chase. Buddy Hart's read it though, and he's across there, and he's going to scoop on it. Well done from the number 6 from the Axemen. He's going to pick it up, and he's going to be 20 out from his own line.
That's what you want from your 5'8".
Well read there from the 5'8". So the Coffs Comets will go back to their full complement now. I kind of forgot that they were a man down for a period there, the Comets. They've done well to hang in the game. There's bunt now, just over the 30. Axemen still working it away from their own line here now.
Here goes Hull.
On the front foot there, Justin Hull. Great carry. Looking for a quick play the ball too.
Little bit slow there from the Comets, and here goes Catal.
He's been great this afternoon, Jeddah Catal. Just really focusing on his energy, like backing behind that ruck and just driving the legs. So looking for a deep kick here from Robinson and the Axemen.
Puts it up. What a torpy. That's going to be trouble.
Bomb. Baylor does just enough there, Aiden Baylor.
Great kick chase.
And then, so they've stopped him about 25 metres out from the Comets line.
Curry almost dropped it.
Bit of a juggle there from Curry. Crabs across field. Gets collared by Hull. And he's dragged down and dragged back.
Just under 3 minutes here. Axemen do not want to give away a penalty.
There's War. Tries to jimmy on the outside. But he can't get past Hart. Don't need a silly play.
He's milked that. He's knocked that on, sir. Sir! Oh, no. Jeez. That's as big of a milk as I've seen.
Wow.
It's unfortunate there. I really thought that would have had to have been a knock on.
Saying he dragged him back to the ground there, says the referee. So nothing like a cliffhanger on a Sunday afternoon at Karamba Sports Ground.
My goodness gracious.
Under 2 minutes to go, ladies and gentlemen. The Axemen leading 26 points to 20 in the Kenmore Shield, Memorial Shield, round 2.
How good
So it's wrapped up here. Jesus. Anything could happen here. The ball
Streets.
comes left now.
Curry
out to Gilkinson.
Gilkinson.
And they're on the outside through Baylor. Setnich across there.
big
Solid
shot
contact
by
from
Gill.
Ryan Gill. What a shot from the skipper. Had to make that one there, but still the Comets. Big line set to the right-hand side. Get Cloughton and Gill over the top. He might have left his side short on the left here, though. They go right, the Comets. Cudmore dummies, goes himself. Can't find a way through Cudmore. That'll be the fourth. As Stevenson out of dummy half, finds Curry. Curry tries to do it himself. And Ryan Gill again. Third time this set, he puts on a big shot. The ball goes through the legs there and is eventually picked up. It's going to be another knock on.
Jeez, the clock's winding down here. We're just under a minute to go.
He's going to call time off, but there's no time off in the second half here. So we're going to have a Comets scrum feed with just over 40 seconds left to go here this afternoon.
I can't look, Dossie. I can't look. A ball of nerves up here.
So 30 seconds we're going to have to play.
It's counting down.
You got to. Are we calling? He's
We
calling
are
time off.
Time off here.
There's no time off. The rules don't. There's no time off.
No time off.
So regardless of what the referee wants, the clock's going to continue to run here.
20 seconds left here. This will probably, maybe got
It's caught in the
plays.
scrum there. It's been picked up by the second rower, which is an illegal play. Play on, says the referee.
10 seconds.
So a couple of plays to make here for the Axemen. There's 16 there. I'm not sure who that is. That's Fuller.
2, 1. And there it is.
And that's going to be the Axemen taking home the Kenmore Shield for 2022. 26 points to 20. They're going to run out victors.
Up them, Axemen.
So
What
the
a
mighty
game.
Orara Valley Axemen come out winners
game.
in the grudge match between the Coffs Harbour Comets. As you can see, despair on the Comets players. They're strewn across the ground.
It meant a
Elation
lot.
for the Axemen. Whoa-wee. There's some nerves, some shaky hands, some shaky voices up in the commentary. But they've come away with the win. Fantastic effort from the Axemen this afternoon. They retain their spot up near the top of the table there, locked up with Woolgoolga for a fiery contest next week. It's going to be a fantastic one, so make sure you get out to Woolgoolga, guys.
So if all the players could stay on the ground, as we know, every year Coffs Harbour and Orara play for the Kenmore Memorial Shield. Okay,
So what a
that's
great
the
victory there for the
Great
Axemen.
victory. That's a huge victory.
26 points to 20. Want to thank everyone for tuning in this afternoon. All the comments on the live stream. Make sure you like and subscribe. And
just like to say thanks for having me, Dossie, up in the commentary box. It's been a blast, mate. And look, you've been an absolute gem on the mic this year.
I appreciate everyone tuning into the live stream throughout. We've had a lot of fun. So from myself and Bill in the commentary box. And we'll see you at an Axemen game very soon. Thanks very much, guys. So make sure you stick around and watch the presentation of the Kenmore Memorial Shield.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
We're going to stream the presentation.
That was a fantastic game today. Coffs Harbour, hold your heads up. That was a mammoth effort from you guys. Well done.